Hello, it's Mrs.Z. It is grade 5 mission 2, lesson 19, exit ticket. Divide and then check using multiplication. Divide is this operation and then check using multiplication. So what we need to do is divide. If I am doing equals, okay, so I'm gonna start with brackets and I will 73 and the groups is 20. Okay, so I'm taking how many groups of 20 is in 73. That's if I go and think about this, I need a 2 10s. So I don't have I could think 20, that's one group. And then if I add one more, that's two groups. That's 40. And if I add one more, that would be 60. So how many groups of 20 I have in? I have in 73, I have three groups of 20. So three groups of 20, it makes 60, really. 3 times 20 is 60. So then I can subtract, and this will be my remainder because the group is 20. If I have 13, I do not have a next group. So this could be seen as answer. It's 3 and remainder of 13. Remainder of 13. Also, we can see the answer as a 3 and 13 out of 20 as a fraction. So this could, fifth grade needs to know to show remainder as a fraction. So 3 and 13 out of 20 left. So that's one way of seeing that. Other way, also they want us to check with multiplication. So if I know, then this my answer is, so I need to do back. So if I have three wholes groups, three whole groups of 20, I'm going to say, so 20 times 3 is 60, and then I will add 13 to it, so that is 73. Or you can go horizontally, you can say, okay, to check this answer, we can say 3 times 20 plus 13 must equal 73, which is, it is, all right? So next would be the problem that is, if you like, this is so simple, so it's another way to do it is, if you need a 73 dividing 20, guys, you can think about this to be 60, unbound into 60 and 13. So 60 plus 13 is 73. So 60 divided by 20 is 3. 3 times 20 is 60. And then you will have a remainder of 13. Remainder of 13. So look, this number, it's divisible with this, so then leftover is 13, and that's how you can also think to do this same problem. All right, let's move to the next 291. And so if you estimate this, look, that would be 291 is about 300 divided into 30. So 30 times 10 and 3 times 10. So 10 and 10 is going to be 1. So 1 times this number is same number. 30 divided by 3 is 10. So my estimate is the answer has to be about 10. All right. Let's see how it's going to be. It won't be. It will be in between 9 and 10. Let's see what can we do? Okay, if I make this 291 and 30, my groups are 30. I'm taking, oh, if I have 2, can I make 30? No. If I have, so I can usually, I like when the kids go one number at a time. So like if it's a procedure. If I have a 2, can I make a groups of 30? No, I can't. If I have 29, can I make groups of 30? No. But if I have 291, how many groups of 30 are in that number? So it's simple as that. This is one group. And then if I add one more 30, that will make 2 groups. So that's 60. If I add 30 more, that will be 3 groups. That will be 90. If I add 30 more, that will be 4 groups, and it will be 120. I add 30. It's lots of adding. That's okay. And that is 150. And again, 30. That's 180. And that is 6. And then, as you can see, it has to be probably close to 10. Not 10 because I value 291 higher. So it's going to be, answer is in between 9 and 10. So another 30, that's 7. 0, 1, it's 210. And then 30, 240. And then, hold on. Then 30 more is 270, and that is our final answer. So 9 times 30 equals 270. So that means is I can go and say, okay, how many groups of 30 are in this number? There are 9 groups. 9 times 30 is really 270. So when I subtract, I will have my remainder. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 9 minus 7 is 2. 2 minus 2 is nothing. So here is your remainder. So there's 9 groups of 30 in this number. Look, 9 groups of 30 in this number. And there is 21 left over because it couldn't make another group of 30. So when we go back and see that how we can write this answer, so it's 9 groups of 30, okay, plus 21 that is remainder must equal 291. 9 times 3 is 27 tenths, so 270 plus 21 must equal 291. So this is equal to 291, which is same as 291. Now we know that this side is the same as this. This is equation, so it's a good to know. One side has to equal to other side, and here is the proof when you do calculation. That's what it is. You could also think same unbounding this number. So if I have a 291 divided into 30, I will think to unbound, decompose this into divisible 3 times 9 makes 270, so I'm going to decompose this 270 plus 21 will make 291. Now you know then 270 divided into 3 is 9. and then remainder of 21. That was exit ticket lesson 19, and it was mission 2, 5th grade. Let me see if I can make it smaller so you can see all the work. Yep. Okay, so that was that one, and then the one before was this. Okay. All right. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful afternoon or night. Bye.